Hello, eco-friendly learners. Welcome back to Two Voices English. I'm Maya. Today we are discussing the topic environment and conservation. This is a huge topic in the IELTS exam and often appears in Part 3 because it allows for deep discussion about global issues. Today, I will be pushing Sam a little harder in Part 3. I want to see if he can explain complex ideas about the future of our planet, even if his grammar isn't perfect. Before we save the world, please subscribe to our channel and like this video. It helps us reach more students like you. Ready? Let's begin. Good morning. My name is Maya. Can you tell me your full name, please?
Good morning. My name is Sam Wilson.
Thank you, Sam. Let's talk about the environment. Is there a lot of pollution where you live?
Sadly, yes. I live in a big city, so there are many cars and buses. The air quality is not very good, especially in the morning during rush hour. You can smell the fumes from the traffic. It is sometimes hard to breathe if you are walking outside.
Do you do anything to protect the environment?
I try to do my best. I always recycle my plastic bottles and paper. Also, I try to save water when I'm brushing my teeth or washing dishes. I know it is a small thing, but if everyone does it, I think it helps.
Do you like to visit places with beautiful nature?
Oh, yes, I love it. On weekends, I like to go to the mountains or the beach to escape the city. I like to see green trees and clean water. It makes me feel relaxed and peaceful.
Has the weather in your country changed in recent years?
I think so. The summers are getting hotter and hotter. Last year, it was almost 40 degrees, which is very unusual for my country. And the rain. Sometimes we have heavy storms that cause floods. I think the climate is definitely changing.
Thank you, Sam. Now I'm going to give you a topic, and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. You have 1 minute to think about what you are going to say. Here is your task card. Describe an environmental problem in your country. You should say what the problem is, what causes it, what effect it has on people or nature, and explain how we can solve this problem. All right, you have 1 to 2 minutes for this. Can you start speaking now, please?
Okay, I would like to talk about the problem of plastic waste in my country. It is a very big issue right now. If you go to the beach or walk in the park, you can see plastic bottles, bags, and food wrappers everywhere. I think the main cause is that people are maybe a bit lazy. They buy a drink, finish it, and just throw the bottle on the ground because they cannot find a bin. Also, we use too much single-use plastic. Every time we go to the supermarket, we get 3 or 4 plastic bags, and we only use them once. The effect is really bad for nature. I saw a documentary on TV about how the plastic goes into the ocean. The fish and turtles eat the plastic because they think it is food, and then they die. It is very sad. Also, it makes our country look dirty and ugly for tourists. To solve this problem, I think the government needs to be stricter. They should put a tax on plastic bags so people have to pay for them. If they have to pay, maybe they will bring their own bag. Also, we need more recycling bins in public places. And finally, education is important. We need to teach children in school that littering is bad.
Thank you. Do you think the situation will improve soon?
I hope so. Young people are very worried about this, so I think they will change things.
Thank you. We've been talking about plastic waste. I'd like to discuss with you some more general questions relating to the environment. Let's look at global responsibility. Do you think environmental problems are the responsibility of individual people or the government?
That is a big question. I think it is both. The government has the power to make laws. For example, they can stop factories from polluting the air or water. Individuals cannot do that. But individuals also have a responsibility. We choose what to buy and how to travel. If we all drive big cars and waste energy, the government cannot fix everything. So we need to work together.
Some people say that rich countries should do more to help the environment than developing countries. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree with that. Rich countries have, they have been polluting the world for a longer time since the Industrial Revolution. They became rich by using coal and oil, so now they have the money and the technology to fix it. Developing countries are still trying to build their economy, so it is harder for them to spend money on green energy. I think rich countries should help them with money and technology.
Let's talk about the future. What do you think will happen to the planet if we don't change our habits?
I think it will be a disaster. Honestly, I am a bit scared about it. If the temperature keeps going up, the ice at the poles will melt and the sea level will rise. Many cities near the coast might disappear under the water. Also, we might have problems with food. If the weather is too hot or too dry, crops cannot grow. We might have famine in some parts of the world.
Do you think technology can save us from climate change?
Technology can help, but it cannot save us alone. We have electric cars and solar panels, which is great. Scientists are also trying to find ways to clean the ocean. But technology is not magic. We still need to change our behavior. We cannot just wait for a new machine to fix the problem while we continue to destroy nature.
Finally, let's consider education. How can we encourage more young people to care about nature?
I think the best way is to take them outside. If children only learn about nature from a book, it is boring. But if schools take them to a forest or a national park, they can see the animals and trees. They can learn to love nature. Once they love it, they will want to protect it. Also, maybe we can use social media. Young people are always on TikTok or Instagram, so we can use influencers to spread the message.
Thank you, Sam. That is the end of the speaking test. Phew, that was a long one. Well done to Sam. Did you notice how much longer the answers were in part 3? Sam didn't just say yes or no. He looked at both sides of the argument. He used conditional sentences. If the temperature keeps going up, the ice will melt. This is excellent for predicting the future. He admitted when he needed to think. He used phrases like, "That is a big question," or "how to say," to buy time. This is perfectly natural and acceptable in the exam. This level of detail in Part 3 is what pushes a Band 6 candidate toward a Band 6.5 or 7, because it shows you can keep going even when the topic gets hard. If you are enjoying this series, please subscribe and leave a comment. What is the biggest environmental problem in your country? Thanks for watching, and see you next time.